in many ways this is a way to experience freedom. You have your sort of spaceship, your boat, your car, but it feels like the mother vehicle, and you have your stuff, and you have plenty of time, so you don't have to be anywhere at any time, and there's not much crowd around, so here in Norway at least you can always find a camping spot or a wild camping spot like we did last night. This is our bedroom for tonight. It had a mosquito net and the view is amazing. For our baby we have this Haglöf's Pavo, a baby sleeping bag. It doesn't say what degrees it can stand because they cannot test it on babies. You know, it would be inappropriate. It's supposed to be good, but I have this vintage Swedish military jacket from the north sort of companies, and it's filled with real wool. I mean, this is really a warm jacket. I've had this on -20 with just like a t-shirt beneath. This will be on the like not the ground, but we have this sleeping mattress, and we're gonna have this and then the sleeping bag. So as you can see, it can be cuddled up on the sides. Compact tent living. I don't want 50 to 70 cows to come up here. We're just making some food. Sounds like sort of a tribe army coming with bells and like sounds. Moo, ding, 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 moo. Look at the size of the army. This is insane. But they seem disciplined. They seem to just pass by. These are good cows. This is what you get when you drive in Norway. Look at it. Look at the beauty. It's out of this world. Few countries have this. And it's so well maintained, so pristine, and if you want you can just stop the car and walk up, come down. This is so beautiful. And it gets even better when the road goes up and up and up and up, and when the road it will take you into this valley over there. Beyond words. This was the first building we saw from Ålesund, right? Of the Jugend style.
Yes.
And we thought that maybe they had like 5 or a dozen, but the whole town is Jugend because it burned down about 100 years ago, a bit more, and they reconstructed the whole town in Jugend style. This is the cinema, the Kino. How about that? Really beautiful building. Beautiful entrance. This is how a photo was taken in 1860. The photographer says, "You stand there and dance. You over there. You look towards the camera." And some random people who just walk about their everyday life. And that's how this lovely composition was made. Sweden is about to play against Ireland, and we are in an Irish pub in Ålesund, Norway. And we're gonna watch our first European Championship game to Sweden. It's great to see the Nordic countries honoring their Viking past. The statue of Rollo, one of the Vikings who settled in Normandy during their raids and conquests in France, in northern France, Paris, and the area which would later be called Normandy after the Normans. There were a lot of sort of fights and power struggles after that time. So the name Sinclair or Saint Clair was came about after a sort of alliance was made at a church called Saint Clair or Saint Clair, and therefore the name Sinclair or Sinclair, Saint Clair, depending on what country you're in. My wife's a Sinclair, so it makes you half a Sinclair and sort of makes this statue behind you relevant. There you can see the park, or the top of the trees of the park, and we're getting higher up. The roads high up in Norway are most of the time very empty, and if you take a turn you come to places like these where you can rest and just be close to the water. This is in Lesia. It's pretty high up, almost, there's the tree line, so almost at the tree line. Our baby girl has learned to walk like one week ago, and yeah, she's 11 months, so it's fun. and it's always a pleasure to open it up and enter the graveyard and to see the church, and as always the magical view